What's goody good. Aries, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you a post full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn special. Eclipse energy is fluid and it's very powerful, and then there's free will. So with all of that being said, for some of you this will pertain to the next 30 days. For some of you it'll be 90 days, 6 months, 9 months, up to a year. So please keep all that shit in mind and come back periodically to watch the video again. Good goddamn, yo, let me tell you something. I wanted to do this video. Well, shit, I went out last night, so there was no way I was gonna get this video out. So there's that. One thing about New York City, ain't no city can touch their nightlife. Just saying. So anyway, it was 102 degrees in New York City today. There was no way I was sitting in this hot-ass tiny little room to record anything. I couldn't record my fucking thoughts. That part. And even now it's still pretty hot, and it rained a lot, and it's still pretty fucking warm. So yeah, I'm doing this quickly as I possibly can. We're really only going to clarify if necessary, and we're going to keep it moving, y'all, because I still got to do Gemini's video too. And then after that, we will jump into the 3-party spreads. So, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit us up for a personal session. And that's really it. Anything you can't find. Oh, I've also added a donation link below for those of you who are looking for the donation button on my YouTube channel and you couldn't find it. It's down below in the description box. Everything is very simple. Whatever you can't find down below or on my site, email me and, we can talk about it. Just because you can't find it doesn't mean it's not there, or it doesn't mean it's not offered. FYI. So, okay. Now, the purpose of the spread is to find out how the eclipse energy will affect you, if it will, what areas of your life, how the energies are going to be around you pertaining to the eclipse. And last but not least, we're adults and we curse here. If that's going to bother you, you should definitely get the fuck out. Oh, did I say that? I meant it. So, keep that shit in mind too. We curse here, yo. Get them kids up out of here too. This shit ain't kid friendly. Alright, so we're already 3 minutes in. I'm going to go share this link with my Instagram page and I'll be right back and we'll get right into your spread. BRB. Told you I'd be right back. Okay, so this is how we gonna do this. Oh, this is how we did do this. So for y'all spread, okay, the way I've been doing this is the same way I did the solar eclipse spreads and the, what was the other? Oh, Mercury retrograde. So I either took poppers or I cut and shuffled, cut, separate the deck into 3 piles, choose one of the piles, combine the other two. The 2 that I combined, that is your secondary underlying energy. That's the 4 of Wands, excuse me. Your primary underlying energy, this is the pile that I did use. You have the 9 of Wands reversed. And so that's how we're doing this. We are using the Celestial Tarot as your primary deck, and we'll clarify with the Egyptian Tarot. That's pretty much it. We're jumping into it right now. Now, like I said, the bottom of the deck of the primary underlying energy, you have the 9 of Wands, and it's reversed. And it's pretty much saying that for a lot of you, you are putting your guard down, or for some of you, you may have been caught off guard about something possibly having to do with your home life. For some of you, it has to do with your stability. For others of you, it may have something to do with your relationship, your marriage, etc. Some of you could be opening up more to your significant others as opposed to being so closed off and guarded. There could also be a lack of security, and for some of you, you may be thinking, maybe I don't need as much security, or maybe I need a little more, or maybe I don't need it over here, but I need it over there. Underneath the 9 of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. Oh, and then you have the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, you are secretly, I just heard you're secretly wishing for an offer from someone. For some of you, it could be to come back in, or for someone to let you in. Because this feeling of being out of, like, this feeling of being left out in the cold, it doesn't really feel like, and for some of you it's a Taurus, it doesn't necessarily feel like you're out in the cold per se. It feels more of like, why you keep shutting me out? Like, what's the big fucking secret? Can you just tell a sister? Can you let a brother know something? Also, I kind of feel like it's not necessarily a secret either. It's just like they're very guarded, whoever it is that you're dealing with, and you just like, but don't you trust me? But why? But I love you. But look, oh. And for some of you, all right, this is Taurus energy too. The Empress to me, though, is really Cancer. Just saying. So anyway, I feel like whoever this person is, you just loving up on them, loving up on them big time too. Like, listen, you can let your guard down with me. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to fucking love you. Until they can decide or learn that they can trust you. That's just what it's going to be, Aries. That's the feeling I'm getting. Underneath the Four of Wands, you have the Two of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, I'm feeling like they'll let you in slowly, but again, it's going to be slowly. With the Two of Swords reversed, I feel like it's like somebody's not blinding themselves anymore or closing themselves off to something or to you. And so what they're doing is they're opening up more. Yo, these mosquito bites, bro. Disrespectful. This shit feels like it's 3 in a row, because it is. Son of a bitch. Anyway. And with the Nine of Cups there, it's like, oh my God, are you really giving me what I want? Knight of Swords reversed, though, kind of says maybe they are, maybe not so much. Also, for some of you, too, I kind of feel like you may give up on waiting for them to open up to you, because I feel like for some of you, you've given so much to them and they're giving very little back, and it's just, you like, but I don't need this shit. Like, I like you a lot, I love you and all that shit, but at the end of the day, with the Eight of Cups here, I feel like you need more emotional fulfillment. And with the Four of Cups, you're just reversed. You're just not willing to wait anymore. For some of you could decide to start cheating. It is what it is. Because you're weak. Strength card says this shit could make you weak. For others of you could just be angry, but this doesn't feel weak. I mean, I'm sorry, it doesn't feel angry. This feels like I need more. I need more attention. I need more love. I need more sex. and you're not fulfilling those needs. And when you don't, it makes me weak. So even though we may have vows and an established relationship, I have no problems pulling those roots up and putting my attention elsewhere. That's what I got from Dad, y'all. Dad right there. Dad. Alright, let's, where's the bottom of the deck? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we, listen. It's too hot. Maybe I should have waited. I probably should have waited until tomorrow, but, like, with eclipse energy, I like to read it as soon as possible. Alright, let's do this. Your first card placement is you. Ooh, Aries, let me find out. That's you, baby. What you doing? Let me rub some of that shit on me, goddammit. So you have the Emperor. And it's pretty much saying I'm standing in my fucking power. Like, I am the shit. I'm Aries. Do you know who I am? Oh, you don't know who I be, bitches? I'm out here running everything. And I don't miss shit either. And I don't make any mistakes. And if I do, it wasn't a mistake. It just wasn't meant to be. That part. I just heard you only need one card for that. Okay. And I have one card. Whoa. Sorry. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. For the full moon, post-full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn spread. We are clarifying the spread. Please give us clear cut, straightforward clarifiers for whatever cards we decide to clarify, please. Thank you. I have one card to clarify, Aries. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Feeling kind of sensitive, huh, Aries? Here's the shit that some people don't get, though. Y'all are fucking sensitive. Like, why? That's why y'all are so goddamn mean sometimes. You go about it a different way, but at the end of the day, like, y'all are very sensitive. That's why you're like, I'm mad. You hurt my feelings. Listen, my oldest is an Aries. I already know what it is. And y'all don't necessarily hide your sensitivity either. It's just how you handle it, as opposed to a Scorpio who likes to hide your shit. Just saying. So, not only are you being the Emperor, you're in touch with your emotions. And for some of you, you're coming from this emotional place, or you could also be following your intuition. Two of Pentacles. Here we didn't I say some of y'all out there hoeing? Is what it is. Two of Pentacles is Two of Pentacles is saying some of y'all out there juggling too. And with the King of Wands reverse, you're juggling not a little bit but a lot, but it's making you happy. And you're so detached and like emotionally manipulating so much. It's just like it is what it is, man. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm happy. That's all that matters. It's kind of selfish, Aries. Just saying. Your next card placement is, this was your environment before the eclipse. What the fuck are y'all doing? What y'all doing? Aries, what y'all doing? Hello. Your environment before the eclipse is the devil. What's happening, baby? I mean, the energy that I'm feeling with that is pretty much what I'm feeling with this King of Wands, who was also at the bottom of the fucking deck, remember? And that energy really feels purely sexual. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Can we have two cards to clarify the environment before the eclipse for Aries? One more card, please. It's 2 cards. What the hell is that, y'all? Okay, so here's what I got. Bottom of the deck is the 4 cups. Y'all getting on my nerves already. We only 2 cards in, baby. This is what I got, right? Some of y'all have options. I mean, with the King of Wands reverse, we already seen that. Hell, with you coming into the reading as the Emperor, like, the Emperor may have an Empress, but that motherfucker got hella concubines. Let's keep it a buck. It is what it is, right? Right. Okay, so here go your clarifiers. This is what came out first. The King of Swords. Not only are y'all be out there hoeing, you being honest about this shit, which is probably why you came into the spread as the Emperor, because he's the Emperor. Who the fuck does he have to lie to? I don't have to answer to anyone but myself. The next card was the Ace of Swords, which came out with the 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be expressing to someone truthfully, very, very truthfully, how you want to be single and left the fuck alone. And also, this could be reversed, but like the environment before the eclipse was, yo, for real, it's like there's too many people. I don't want to say too many people. There's too many options for you to not go out there and test and taste and see. And maybe I want a little bit of that. Shit, I might want a little some of that too. I'm not sure. But I don't want to tie myself down to your one ass when I can have several. Just saying. And underneath the Four of Pentacles, underneath the Four of Cups, which is showing that you have options, and the one you should be taking is this, and the ones you're contemplating are these. You have the Hierophant reverse, which is essentially saying, I want to be left, like, I don't want to be with any one person. For some of you, it's I want out of the relationship, and for others of you, it's I want to be able to do what I want to do freely. I want to date other people. I want to see you and 3 others if that's what I want to do. If I want to sleep with 4 people, that's what I want to be doing. Is what it is, y'all. Because you want to start over. Because whatever you were doing wasn't working. And for some of you, what you were doing was you were lying and cheating and manipulating and not giving back what you were getting. And so you're realizing, maybe I should just change and stop trying to work on shit and just be me. Just saying. Next card placement is what's being illuminated. You have the 5 of Swords, and it's reversed. And I feel like a lot of you, again, you're realizing that you may have been a piece of shit for whatever reason. Or maybe this is, for some of you, this energy feels external. So somebody could be realizing that they either led you, you were led along, like they led you on, or what's the other energy? Excuse me. They either led you on, or you led them on. But you know, you're realizing, and also too, like the 5 of Swords, it's a conflict card. And not only is it a card of conflict, it's a card of deceit, it's a card of defeat, and it's also a card of, it's a hollow victory card. Like, oh, I mean, I won, but how much of my soul did I have to sell to get this win? Let's clarify it. And it's also the half-assed apology. So for some of you, you could be realizing that, you know, you need to stop doing what you're doing and creating so much conflict and just move the fuck on. Can I have one card to clarify what's being illuminated for Aries? One card, please, to clarify what's... That's too many cards, guys. Can I have one card to clarify what's being illuminated for Aries? Once again, too many cards. One card. Give me so many cards. One card to clarify what's being illuminated. What is this? Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups reversed. Oh, big surprise there, right? Right. Can I have one card to clarify the 7 of Swords for Aries? Why is it here clarifying what's being illuminated? Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords reversed. I mean, at the end of the day, the 4 Swords, I know it's reversed, but it makes me feel, it's still, it's a card of solitude. Like, you're alone. And you're pretty much letting it be known, because your 7 of Swords was clarified by the Lovers reversed, which is essentially saying that you're letting it be known that you want to be alone. That is what's being illuminated. And also, too, with the Lovers card being here, I feel like this has been happening. You've been thinking this shit for a while. And especially with the 7 of Swords there, which is the secrecy card. The 5 of Swords is pretty much saying, you know, I'm sorry, I've been a piece of shit. And let me tell you what I've really been thinking and how I've really been feeling. And I really think we should be done with this. Especially with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is like, you know, I'm not here for long. 2, with this King, with this Knight, look at this shit here. You got the Page of Cups reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, and then the 3 of Pentacles. And it's pretty much saying, I'm not going to be around for long, and I know it, but I'm here for the good time. I don't want your offers of love, and I'm not giving any. And I've probably been lying about a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm not right about that. You know, I'm kind of sorry, but this is just what I want to be doing. I'm worried about, you know, I'm focused on me and making me happy. And once again, selfish. It's pretty selfish. And then with the 3 of Pentacles there, it's like, that's why they are creating that energy. It's because they're too focused on them. They're not really focused on you, making you have like anything having to do with you, whoever you are. They're not focused on it. Cross watcher, Aries, baby. I'm glad that you coming to grips and like being honest about it. But honey, a lot of this could have been avoided. What's being eclipsed out? The Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, like that's stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of scared. Should I be doing this? Shouldn't I? I just heard, but it's not fair. Can I have one card to clarify what's being eclipsed out for Aries? Yeah. 2 cards popped out. Look at this shit here. King of Wands reversed. And I feel like, the King of Wands is the theme here because you don't want to be him. It's like, I just want to be the Knight of Wands. I just want to be the Page of Cups. Like, the Knight of Wands is definitive in and out energy. The Page of Cups is, they look good, they smell good, they could dance, they know about food and wine and drink, and they're kind of cultured, but it's a page, so they have work to do. And so they're not around for long. Neither is the Knight, who is at least honest about his in and out shit. He's like, nah, I'm just here to have a good time, and I'm out. See you when I see you. See you when I get back. Whenever that'll be. That part. Now, your clarifiers are look at this shit. You have the Empress reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. Both of them are reversed. And they're both essentially about the same thing, which is nurturing, abundance, beauty, shit of that nature. And it's just like, I don't want to nurture this relationship anymore. Like, and I think that I really feel like the Eight of Swords is here is because y'all started to feel trapped in whatever relationship or whatever situation y'all were in. You started to feel trapped in it, and you had to figure out a way out. And unfortunately for a lot of you figured your way out was, oh, fuck it, I'll cheat. Fuck it. I'm just gonna cheat, and that'll help me get out faster. But some of you too, you could have made some babies along the way. For some of you it's 1 child, for some of you it's 2. For some of you it could be twins, or triplets. What the fuck I just saw and heard. But at the end of the day, though, still, like, it's not enough for you. You need more. And for some of you just need a variety. I mean, hey, that's what you like. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands because this is who you've turned into, and you don't want to be that king. King of Wands reversed. Even though it does make you happy, it's selfish. And not only that, you're only focused on one thing, and that's what? The senses. The fucking senses. And so even though for some of you may have been thinking, I should be doing something different, like I probably shouldn't be doing this, but here I am doing it anyway. Maybe I could figure out another way to be able to stay in a relationship and still have my, like, essentially have your cake and eat it too. And then you figured out, I'd rather just have a plethora of women, though, or men, or whatever floats your boat. So you made a conscious decision to stop putting energy into shit and to that's the Five of Pentacles, but it feels like the Five of Cups. Like, no, I'm just gonna start over. Like, fuck it, I don't have a problem with being by myself. I like being by myself. Next card placement. You have what's hidden, and what's hidden is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, for some of you it's a risk. It's like and it's almost like you're afraid to take it. Let's clarify that. What's hidden from Aries? Please clarify what's hidden. Please clarify what's hidden from Aries. It's too many cards. Can I have 2 cards? Thank you. Can I have 1 more card to clarify? Damn. Yeah, take that card. Take it. Alright. Okay. I'm not taking this card. I just wanted to show it to you. Whoa! Yo, these cards been fucking me up lately. I'm sorry for the exclamations and all the extra shit I've been doing lately, but they've been fucking me up. Look, you got the 3 cups and the 3 of swords reversed. That is the shit that y'all don't want to deal with. I feel like it was exciting for a little while, but then it just started to make you feel like shit. Which again is another reason why you came into the reading as yourself, the Emperor, because you want to do what's right by everyone. Even if it is only serving you, you still want to do what's right. It's what it is. Here go your clarifiers. You have the Tower reversed, the 6 of Pentacles reversed, and then you have the Death card. And it just makes me feel like you are trying to avoid a disaster because you're already not putting in anything into the relationship anyway. So let me just chill and let me kill this shit off, because not for nothing, I should have done it already anyway. And let them know that this decision is final. There's no stability here, and I'm not going to give you any. We don't have any plans because I'm not planning to be with you. So yeah, 8 of Cups is saying I'm going to walk away and this is what I want. And I'm closing myself off from you. And I'm not losing any sleep over this shit either. Wow. What keeps you from seeing what's hidden, Aries, is the 4 of Swords reversed. Let's clarify it. Can I have 2 cards to clarify? What keeps Aries from seeing what's hidden? Didn't the 4 of Swords come out of it? Sure did. Yeah, you see, for some, yeah, all right. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is pretty much saying that for some of you, you've been struggling with the decision, which is why you can't see that you need to just leave, or why you couldn't see it. But I feel like what happened is the eclipse helped you to see how much you were either hurting someone, lying to someone repeatedly, essentially hurting yourself because you're hurting them. And it's just like, I don't want to be that person. Again, with the Queen of Cups too, she's very loving, she's very affectionate, and she's also very intuitive. And I feel like the full moon shed a lot of light on what it is. Like, your intuition was probably popping like a motherfucker yesterday, today, tomorrow, probably throughout the rest of the week, and you're realizing, I need to not be such a fucking scumbag. And so what's been keeping you from seeing what's hidden is it's just your ego. Like, and with the 4 of Swords reversed, I really feel like y'all took some kind of break already. It may have been a mental break, but either way, there was already a break. When you came out, you knew what you wanted to do, or what you needed to do. What you wanted to do, you've been doing, which is the 2 of Pentacles 2 of Pentacles inverted, the Magician reverse, and then the 7 of Pentacles. And with the 7 of Pentacles, I kind of feel like for some of you, maybe you were trying to decide between 2 or 3 different people, and then you finally just made a decision like, nah, I need to just stop this shit. I need to stop. And I feel like what kept the fact that you need to leave hidden is your ego. Ego is what had you thinking, oh nah, I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do. Fuck it. What they gonna do? Leave? They can leave, but why would they? They got it too good here. A lot of ego-driven shit, and so it was a struggle. But I feel like y'all figured it out already, or if you haven't, that realization is coming very quickly. And then you have the 3 of Swords here, because you breaking people's hearts, and you're breaking hearts. You're lying. You're a lot of betrayal. You're causing trouble. What we doing, Aries? And then with the Judgment card reversed, it's pretty much saying that you're now making a decision. Again, you're making a decision to not support this anymore and to just walk away. Because again, that's what's going to make you happy. Your next card placement is the purpose of the eclipse. A new beginning, bruh, sis. And also, too, with the Ace of Wands, it makes me feel like you want to be the King of Wands. You want to be the Emperor. You want to be out there fucking and sucking and doing whatever you want to be doing. And so the eclipse is going to let you know that you can do that. It's not what you do, baby, it's how you do it. So you can be this emperor, but you don't want to bring the empress down with you. You want to have concubines? Have them. Have at them. Leave the empress out of it, though. Like, what the fuck are you doing? King of Wands reversed. Do you want the Queen of Wands, or you want the Page of Wands and a bunch of other people? Like, I'm confused. Like, this is the purpose of the eclipse. You need to start over and do it right this time. Your next card placement is how will you grow, expand, and or learn as a result of the eclipse. Like I said, this energy, this spread has been very sexual. This card, no difference. Look at your card. The High Priestess reversed. You know how sexual she is? For some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, I'm starting to hear signs. I heard Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus. Some of you are dealing with another Aries. That's got to be volatile as fuck. Depending on placements, I guess that makes a difference. And there's an air sign, because I keep hearing wind blow, but they're not. I don't actually hear a sign. So for some of you, it could be one of the 3 air signs, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So yeah, the purpose of the eclipse is for you. Not the purpose. How you expand, grow, and or learn is getting in touch with your sexual side. This card feels really naughty too. I can't even lie, and not for nothing, it is diagonal to the devil. Y'all out there doing some things. Multiple partners in the bed at one time. Orgies. Hey. I just heard a swing. No, listen, we gotta go. Am I clarifying this card or not? No? You sure? Alright. I heard one card, so we'll pull one. Can I have one card to clarify? That's too many cards. Too many cards. Can I have one card to clarify? Let's see. One card to clarify how Aries will learn, expand, and or grow as a result of the This card really makes me feel like you shouldn't settle down until you're ready to. That's what this feels like. You have the the Hierophant, and then you have the 6 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. This feels like, listen to your intuition, don't ignore it, but also don't settle down until you're ready to. And don't allow anybody to pressure you or force you into doing it. Underneath the 6 of Swords, you have the 10 of Pentacles. And then you have the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is reversed because you were not recognizing that you shouldn't be in something that you're not happy in. If you're not happy being the 9 to 5 mother or father, you come home, you deal with the kids, you pick the kids up on your way home from school, or you way home from work, or you pick them up from an after school program or something. Oh, damn, excuse me. I mean, it's summertime, so for a lot of kids are in camp, so either way though, if you're not into the routine, Aries, why the fuck are you signing up for it? It doesn't make sense. And you making everybody pay for the fact that you're bored, or you're not getting enough, or you need more, and so because you need more, you're going out to get it elsewhere. Meanwhile, your kids are suffering, your mate is suffering. It's super selfish, bro. Just cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut shit. Okay. Your next card placement is the environment after the eclipse. Look, you have the Ace of Cups because look at him. He's focused as fuck. And he's not worried about anybody else or anyone else but himself. And I feel like that's going to be your focus. I'm also hearing that there's no need to clarify this. And I also need to point out to you how these cards are diagonal to each other too. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. For some of you, there could be a new beginning in a new relationship, but this doesn't feel like that. This entire spread feels like I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Also, for some of you, you could, if this is, I feel like this is a smaller percentage of you, but if you are the Aries who was being very guarded, and then you let your guard down and you let love in, this is showing that it's going to be damn good, baby. Good, baby. You heard me? You heard me? You just don't ignore your intuition, though. It knows what it's talking about. Just saying. Your fucking Emperor card was clarified by the Queen of Cups, for crying out loud. Throwing it out there. Alright, your last card placed is the most likely outcome as a result of the full moon, partial eclipse. Partial lunar eclipse is Capricorn. Excuse me, you have the Nine of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Swords is pretty much saying, I heard stress-free, not worried about shit, I'm not losing sleep over this shit. And I also just heard, I'm living my best life, ain't going back for you. I'm gonna clarify this shit. Oh, I can see a Snoop in the video. Can I have 3 cards? Clarify the most likely outcome for Aries, Sun, Rise, Venus, and Mars as a result of the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Yeah, starting over. But you're starting over alone. And with that 0 for the Fool, it feels like I heard Back at One. That's an old ass Brian McKnight song. But either way, for a lot of you, you're realizing I need to just get back to me. I need to focus on me. I need to do me. And I also have to point out that there's another fucking 4 of Swords. Where's the other one? Where is the... Was that at the bottom? Alright, it may have been at the bottom of the deck. It is what it is. Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords, clarified by Queen of Wands, passionately pursuing being alone, and your healing process, and how you're not going to take anyone's shit. Like, this doesn't, you don't feel sad here at all. You feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I will defend it at any cost. I mean, I don't want to cut you with this sword, but if you make me, I will cut you. You will get cut. Nobody's going to stand in between me and my happiness or the pursuit of it ever again. For those of you who sacrificed what you wanted to make other people happy, you're not going to be doing that anymore. And so your most likely outcome is you're going to be pursuing a whole new beginning alone. Or, just doing things your way because that's what the fuck you want to do. Like, especially with the Fool card here. And then look, now you have the Strength card. 4 of Pentacles is telling me that you're going to be letting go of anything. How can I put that? Anything that made you feel like you couldn't do what you wanted to do, that, or you couldn't do what makes you happy on a regular basis. Like, y'all are releasing that energy. You like, bitch, no, bitch. You still standing there, bitch? Get the fuck away from me. Like, you're dropping any preconceived notions. It's like, oh, well, we have to be married before we have children, and we have to do this before we, like, you're pretty much saying, I want kids now. I don't give a fuck if I'm married or not. We're gonna have some babies. Like, shit like that. Like, anything that's somebody else's guidelines, y'all are letting that shit go all the way. You just like, nah, we good. We're good, thanks. See you later. So yeah, like, excuse me. You're not allowing anyone to dictate what makes you happy. And that could create some conflict for some of you. Like, you have options now, and you're going to be trying to decide which way am I going to go. I know I have options. That makes me happy. But I also have to be aware with the sun rays. It makes me feel like a lot of you know that you have to be aware that what you want to do may create some conflict. And you're fine with that. I'm fine with it. I don't have any fucking problem with it. You might, but I don't. And so, in closing, Aries, this reading is about you deciding to do the right thing by everyone and not just yourself, which in turn means you're doing the right thing for everyone, if that makes any sense to any of you. So, this is a good. It was very fucking entertaining. Let me tell you. But I just feel like a lot of you are finally deciding to not. You know, I don't want to be so selfish. I mean, I want to be selfish, but I don't want to hurt people in the process of being selfish. So, I guess I need to do some changes. Let me not be a piece of shite. Good job, Aries. So, please pass me my cup out the freezer, because your mama's, I'm melting. So, Aries, I'm proud of you. You should give yourself a round of applause, too. Thank you, baby. You came into the reading as yourself, totally in control, totally aware of what's going on, what needs to be done, and you're making the necessary adjustments. And I mean, there's really not much I can say about that. There's fucking A. Also, too, with the moon being in Capricorn, like, it makes you grow the fuck up, that full moon eclipse. It makes you grow up and be accountable for the shit that you've done in the past that wasn't right, and right it if necessary. And you're doing exactly that. So kudos to you. Kudos to y'all, goddamn it. We're done. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share this bitch. 03, 1 or 2 of them. Whatever. I'm flexible. Whatever. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit us with more personal motherfucking touches. And that's pretty much that, y'all. Look at y'all shining and shit. Don't forget to tell a friend, 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 tell a friend. Too much, bro. Sorry.